full-time musician, full-time producer. As much as I might have not been very active on the scene, I've been hard at work. And so over the last few years, I've spent a lot of time in the studio, just working on music and working on some new acts. And
you say that you were my backup when we were leading, was like a sucker punch straight to the dream that we all believed in.
I would like to think I originated this style, or the way I came out then. I would like to think I originated it, but obviously people have got different opinions. I bet if you ask the next person, they'll probably tell you something different.
That everything happens for a reason.
Honestly, I feel like, we had a very good team at Blazer. Robert, France, Flexville, and I. And those the Shymans and the likes, we had a very good team, but I don't know what happened, but that team sort of dissolved. France left, Robert left, Flex left, I left, and everyone was trying to find their own footing, but would stay connected. But as time went, I feel like maybe we all just grew apart. But that doesn't kill me, it doesn't kill me, it just makes it better.
When we could set it, we never feared any record because we knew that we could break it.
I was called in by XYZ. Dude, we need you on your friend's project to come and just help out with the production aspect. That's how I even ended up featuring on that particular song. The one that features Wills, I had a bit of input on that. And then when the time comes and you say, hello, it's my turn, I need you. And then, no. Gas, no transport, no what. And, after some time, it starts to get to an individual. Like, okay, so I'm there for us, but, I don't feel the love coming from this other end.
When it stole my girl, but I guess that was fate. I tried to move on and forgive you, but I guess that I was late.
It's funny how I couldn't get Robert on my music, but I have a song with Roxa, and I've been, someone who I should have actually had some issues with then.
When Rachel died, not even one of you guys was there.
Like, I really don't know how else to say this, but I wanted to do real music, and it only gets as real as what I know and what I feel and what I've been through. I can't start telling your story. It's not going to be real. It's not me. You understand what I'm saying? So I put out that song because, honestly, October last year, I was about done with all of this. I was just done. I was like, look, I've given too many years of my life to music. I think maybe it's time that I moved on to something else. But I have people like my girlfriend, my madame, and she just say, hey, Baba, you ain't done yet. You haven't even begun, I remember receiving a call from Joe Crazy too. And it was just funny. I had actually called him to wish him a happy new year, and my line didn't go through, and then he called me back later, and he spoke to me on the phone for like 30 minutes. Literally couldn't carry tea, like, hey, Mushta Branch, and so here we are. So I really didn't expect a response. I didn't. I let something out. Of course, it might be a bit incriminating. It might look a bit strange from certain perspectives, but I brought something out, and I really tried to be very respectful about it and very polite. I never used any vulgar language, I tried to avoid talking about a lot of strange things, you know what I'm saying? So when I got the response, I'm like, okay, well, because a very special person to me literally just told me to say, look, you don't need to tear someone down for you to get up there. Okay, you've been there, you can still make it, And so, with this whole thing, look, I did a song, he clapped back. It really didn't work out as expected. It really didn't go well on the other end, And if a brother is gonna come through the following days, just say, look, I heard your song and I felt terrible about it. I clapped back and I felt worse. Okay, so I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. Like it's just influence. Like I'm receiving so much hate and the likes and whatnot and shan. So I felt the need to say something, but it didn't go well, and it's brought so much drama even for me. You know what I'm saying? So I really wouldn't want to go to war with you, and I don't want to go to war either. But what kind of person am I going to be if my brother approaches me and says, "Dude, I'm sorry for whatever," and then I'm like, no, just for the numbers. And as much as we all want numbers and we all want but the price is a bit high.
And it's okay, it's alright. Do you, and I'ma do me.
Well, the funny thing with that song is that everyone seems to have tried to just point it in one direction, but everyone felt it.
Yeah.
Everyone felt it because each one of us has got that relationship that we feel has gone south, or we've got those friends that we feel are not there, or we're the ones who are not there.
There, when my father died, you guys acted like you didn't care.
Hopefully, at this point at which we're at now, even such things will be possible. Because if you remember, like I said in that song, it has not been possible. So we're hoping to say, okay, now maybe hopefully spaka mwache manje. Hopefully I'm not just speculating and saying what and what and what. I hope that when Robert and I sat down and spoke about this, I hope we were being true. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be really disappointed if after all of this I'm sitting at home and then I receive a link or something like, hey, here's what's up now, and you find that Kasi, how is it? We just went around, we've just gone back to the same. I would really be disappointed. But the truth is, I'm looking forward to having Izzo on a jam, on a record. Maybe we could get together one time and just tell our story like we can tell it. It's pretty cool actually, because there's a lot of people that we've helped put on. There's a lot of things that we did. There's a lot of people who we are thankful to also. There's people like Ben, people like Danny, guy. Like in all of this, there's a lot of silent players. When Peter said, these are people who groomed us. When they exile, every time when plays at the studio there, we're the kids. When they have a minute with you, they sit down with you and speak to you and the like. So I really hope that happens. I hope we get on a jam. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hey, it's J.O.B, aka J.O. Jamali, aka Run That. And I'm just here to set the record straight. I didn't intend to bring no beef with nobody, man. I love my brother. I love my family. And, well, it is what it is. We ironed out everything. All's well. What's next? Good music, more music, and more music. And after more music, more and more music.